What's up, y'all? Got a banger from Morocco TV. Let's get straight into it.
Are men and women equal?
I don't know at this point. Actually, women are better than men. What do men bring to the world? Literally nothing. Women...
We keep the water running, your lights on, the roadways paved, the oil being able to be pumped out of the offshore oil rigs that men are roughnecking on, the gas that you put in your car. I don't know. That's just a couple things.
The vibes... Just everything. Everything is brought to by women.
Stupid. Yeah, it's all about the vibes. Without the vibes, we don't...
Yeah, without the vibes, the world would collapse.
You say that men bring nothing in the world. Everything you know and love. If you look around the entire infrastructure of our nation, our economy, every building you walk into.
The phone that you have, all the clothes that you're wearing.
The camera that's filming you right now, the microphone you're speaking to, everything is built, maintained, and it's still maintained to this day through men. Hardworking men.
I love how he's mansplaining this to me.
No, I'm serious that the way that you are portraying your ideas and opinions is through technology and infrastructure and an economy and a nation that was not only built, but it's still maintained to this day by men.
Yeah, because 80% of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math is dominated by men. Some of the hardest and dirtiest jobs, plumbers, electricians, concrete workers, bricklayers, 95+% is men. Yeah, he cooked her, bro. He absolutely cooked her. They don't want to hear the facts, though. They don't want to hear the facts. It's all vibes and feelings, though, right, baby? Yeah. It's all just vibes and feelings. She got absolutely cooked, brother. Good on this kid. Good on this kid.
Pressed for like hundreds of years. That was the...
Hausa.
Did men allow you to...
You were a protected class. You weren't oppressed. You weren't oppressed at all. We didn't want you to go to the draft. You didn't get the right to vote because we didn't want you to have to go to the draft. You couldn't get a bank account because we didn't want you to go into debt. Women were a protected class, not an oppressed class.
Have that haircut?
You taking personal attacks makes me seem like the more intelligent. You know, if you want to have a real debate, you don't bring up personal attacks. It shows that you're...
Okay, I understand.
Validate your point, not some personal attack because you're losing the argument.
You gonna let him win? Come on. What you have to say?
She cooked him.
Let's go, Collins!
Yeah, like he says, once you start...
Yeah, like as soon as you start doing personal attacks, you've already lost. When you can attack somebody's intelligence during a debate like this, bro, they're cooked. She had nothing. She had absolutely nothing. She's just a city girl. Let's see what this girl's got.
Stops whenever it's inconvenient for y'all. In Ukraine, you have all the wives getting shipped out to Moscow and all these other nations, and they're partying in clubs and getting railed by other guys while their husbands are forced to stay in the nation. You don't see any feminists in Ukraine saying, hey, no, the women should stay also because we're equal. Feminism only matters to y'all whenever it benefits y'all. When it doesn't benefit y'all, it doesn't matter to y'all.
All right, what's your response to that?
I'm just sorry he feels that way. Like, I hear you.
You know, I respect it a lot.
I'm just sorry you feel that way.
Stupid.
Has absolutely nothing to contribute.
Should break out. Should women get drafted?
No!
No.
Fuck feminism. All of y'all are saying feminism.
No.
Should we have to...
I will stay in the kitchen.
I will stay in the kitchen.
How are women...
Yeah, exactly. They'll stay in the kitchen. They don't want to get drafted, bro. Die at war? Bro, stop it.
In the kitchen.
How are women overall oppressed in today?
It's like a white, cisgendered, like straight appearing man.
Well, I'm asking you as well.
But I'm
you're
saying,
assuming
like,
what I am?
can't...
Are you assuming?
I can't, like...
You're assuming my gender? You're assuming my sexuality?
Hold on. Let's take a shot.
Are you assuming my sexuality? That was very rude of you. I feel oppressed right now. Actually,
See,
very
the
oppressed.
problem is that he feels okay to make like jokes about how harmful
I'm not
the
joking.
patriarchy
I think that is
actually
kind of
is.
rude.
Okay, but what
for her
kind of
to assume
patriarchy...
my gender, assume my sexuality. I feel very oppressed right now, and I would like for you to apologize, or I'm going to be very mad. I'm going to go talk online about how I'm so oppressed because that's going to change something.
Got your ass. Yeah, how dare she assume he...
He's got a couple. You can tell he's probably got a few shots in him, a couple beers. He's just a based kid, though. I love. I love seeing young men that are based. This is great because the thing is nowadays this kind of ideology is demonized when I think it should be celebrated.
And specifically, overall, not just one woman individually, how are they oppressed in today's society?
I mean anything. It goes down to like...
Can you drive?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to have a credit card?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to buy a house?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to work a job?
Yeah.
Aren't those all the same things that men can do?
No, because men can go out with that.
Stupid.
Even this girl is cooking. I'm gonna be honest with the septum piercing. You never think these women are gonna cook, but I already like this chick, bro.
Without being catcalled, men don't have to worry about their safety as much. Men can basically walk around doing whatever the they want, and women have to worry about everything on the goddamn planet.
That's actually not true. What was that statistic that we brought up, that women are actually safer than men when it comes to violent crime?
Oh yeah, men are by far over 80% of violent crime in the country happens to men. So as a man, you're more likely to be a victim of violent crime than women.
And who set that system up?
Look up the statistic.
That's what they always do. Who set the system up?
Okay, awesome. I gotta go.
Okay, yeah, no problem. We appreciate it.
That's
final words.
the usual. By definition, you are delusional if you cannot defend your ideas.
You should go.
I actually don't go to therapy because I don't need it.
This young guy made.
You should go to therapy. He's like, I don't go to therapy because I don't need it. Oh. The thing is, these days, chat, and put a one in the chat if you've seen this trend, is that women use therapy as like a personality trait. They're like, well, I go to therapy. Me and my therapist are just thick as thieves. I'm gonna keep it a buck, dude. If you gotta go to therapy for more than 6 months, there's really something wrong with you. And I'm gonna just be honest, your therapist is trash. You should not have to go to therapy for that long. Therapy is one of those things in chat. Put a one in the chat if you agree. Therapy is one of those things that you should go to for about 6 months to a year. Then you get over it and you move on with your life. You shouldn't keep going back to therapy. I don't know what this is. I've got a buddy of mine, really left-leaning, really liberal. Maybe this is that side of things. Is this how they think? But he's like, yeah, me and my therapist are real close. I go every month. I'm like, bro, for what? Have you gotten over it yet? And then I saw an interview, a street interview, where they were talking to a therapist, and they go, how many people have you cured? And the therapist is like, cured? I guess I really haven't cured anyone. So what's the point of therapy, bro? Shots fired! What's the point of therapy? Now, if you've gone through something really traumatic, PTSD, childhood trauma, and you need to face those things, I think it's good to be able to talk to someone. But therapy, in my opinion, 6 months to a year, get over it and keep your life pushing. I don't think it should be something that turns into a personality trait for you.
Why don't we like the patriarchy? Because the patriarchy. Why? Because it makes it so much harder to exist and just like have equal.
Really, you're out and about, barely wearing anything, able to go to a nightclub, get a purse, have money, get a job, be able to do what you want, but yet that's hard? Shots fired! Come on, bro.
Rights, and it just that.
So do you think women have it like harder in society?
Yes, definitely.
Do you think men at all face any hardships at all, or is it really just like an attack on women in our society?
Well, I feel like they're really expected to be the breadwinners all the time.
Mm-hmm. Do you like that or not like that?
I personally like that because I wouldn't mind not working in the future.
Yeah, exactly. They love that now.
So
in the future, you want to be a mom?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, you want to be a wife?
Dressed like that, bro, that's some runner activity.
Yes.
What does that look like for you if we don't like the patriarchy?
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm gonna let you.
Stupid.
I love it. Go back.
Because I wouldn't mind not working in the future. So
in the future, you want to be a mom?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, you want to be a wife?
Yes.
What does that look like for you if we don't like the patriarchy?
Gotcha, bitch. Stupid.
I'm gonna let you answer that one.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say it's not about like hardships, it's just about like making it an even playing field.
Okay.
I mean, everyone can have a hard life, but women are like statistically targeted more.
So we've had two girls, one.
No, they're not. No, how? How are women targeted more? Targeted in what way? Do you see just the victim Olympics that this takes, bro? Don't forget to like, subscribe, guys. I just don't understand how it's just the pure victim Olympics of that. You have to be the most oppressed constantly. It just makes your life so much easier. And dude, that's because navigating the dating scene can be absolutely brutal, but so can dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Have you ever been involved in a personal injury case? Over the years as an image consultant, I've worked with many clients recovering from workplace accidents, car accidents, and more. And I was actually shocked to learn how often people lose their personal injury cases. That's why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida of $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. You can go visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, to start your free claim today. Y'all know what time it is. Loki, why are you all perched up, dude? With your little arm, your little T-Rex arms. You look redonkulous, bruv. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Wait. Free. Bro, I'm telling you, Des, he loves this. W's in the chat for Des Shannon. Loves these jerkies. He is absolutely going to town on these kangaroo jerkies. These things look good enough for me to even eat. I might have to try one. Might have to chomp on one of these. Get some chomps in the chat. Shout out to Samantha for always saying chomp. We created a chomp emote just for her. So she's got that now. But man, oh man, look at him. He just loves it, bro. Absolutely loves it. Gonna have to clip a little mic on his neck so you guys can hear him chew. He loves those things. All right, let's get back into this.
A lot of men right now act like women. Bring back the patriarchy. I want to stay at home. I want to take care of my kids. What do you mean buy you flowers? What do you mean pay for dinner? What do you mean 50-50? What is that? I don't believe in that.
What do you want? What do you believe?
I want a man to take care of me.
So you want to be a housewife?
I want to be a housewife.
Okay.
Yeah.
The old traditional way?
Tradition.
But are you housewife material? Shots fired! You're out in the streets right now. I don't know.
She belongs to the streets.
I'll do it.
Thank you guys for having me.
I don't know. It's just tough to say, hey, you want to be a housewife when you're out in the streets.
That's why men are the problem.
All I did was sit down.
Gaslighting.
I didn't even say anything yet.
Invalidating our feelings.
How did I offend you?
Is that deflection?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no, I was surprised. You really cooked, Queen. You really cooked. Female roundtables be like. But then some girl commented, but can we acknowledge how he left to avoid accountability? It's satire, honey. It's complete satire. Are you kidding me?
In accounting, finance?
Yes, I'm a professional.
What's your approximate salary?
Mind your damn motherfucking
approximate salary.
Business, bitch. You want to know how much I make?
Approximate.
Oh, wow.
Just an approximate. I know it's the internet, so you don't have to say the specifics, but like a range.
Approximate. Doesn't that mean specifically? Approximate?
Just a range.
I mean, you can probably go and Google on Glassdoor. I'm not going to reveal my finances in a public setting in this manner. It's a private matter. I'm not.
Yeah, gold digger with no shame.
Wow. Gold digger might as well have been wearing a chain around her neck. Good Lord have mercy. It's not something you ask when you're first getting to know somebody. So how much do you make approximately? Like, are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me?
I really do. I think you're gorgeous. Yeah, you really appeal to me. I think you're hot. I really, really, really love you, and I really, really, really want to take you out.
Jack, you really believe that?
Of course.
And it doesn't matter which city?
It doesn't matter. You could be in Canton, Ohio, and they're there.
Hey,
It's like being the meat market. Hell, you know, you got your fresh choice. You got this, you got that, you got your cut here, you got all kind of cuts.
What did he say? When you're this rich.
Dennis Rodman's a savage, though. Let's keep it a buck. Dennis Rodman is a savage. Wasn't this dude like bucking Carmen Electra? I bet this man's got 1,000 bodies. But the thing is, typically, all throughout history, men that are high value, men that provide a lot to the market, men that are in the limelight, get lay of the land. That's just how it is, bro.
26.
22. How long you been together?
2 years.
If she gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody, would you take it?
No, sir. You only...
Dumb, bro. You should definitely say, yeah, you take it.
You might get one pass, but at the end of the day, you want one wife.
Well, she's 26, you're 22. This is why I say, dude, dating a chick 4 years older than you, not a good idea in your 20s, bro.
And this is the wife I want. So no.
Okay. Now, what about you if he gave you one?
If he gave me a guilt-free pass, I would take it.
She belongs to the streets.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sorry.
That's crazy.
Who would you take it with?
Lindy Waters III.
Oh, she thought about this. That's a very specific name.
Don't even know who that is. That's our problem. Yep. Yup.
Who else? Holding on to her for dear life, bro. Let her go. Let her go back to the street. She's a runner.
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders? Ain't he like 80 years old? Don't do a Barry Sanders, baby girl. His back goes out more than he does.
Shots fired. Love of him.
Now, what do you think those men have over your men?
They're professional athletes.
That's crazy.
They're all probably 6'2" plus, and they have a lot of melanin. Your boyfriend ain't got no melanin. He must have money.
Hey,
black or white?
One is Native American and one's black.
But do you think that any of those guys would go for you?
No.
Junior would.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
that's crazy. Hey, at the end of the day, it's whatever. Whatever. At the end of the day, I don't care.
Nah, don't tell me this is...
At the end of the day, you don't care.
Stop the cap.
So we gotta end the simpidemic, bro. We gotta end that simpidemic, bro.
Have a chance.
That is horrible, bro. Are you kidding me? Oh, poor guy.
Back.
None of these guys have a chance?
Not a chance. You gotta be worthy of yourself, man. You're worth more than that.
Shit, what will you rate them then?
What'd I rate them?
They good looking.
Nah.
Damn!
Nah. You gotta stay true to yourself, man.
Come on, bruv. Where's the energy?
Bro, where's that same energy? You gotta stay true to yourself. Where's that same energy? He was chatted, and then he went straight beta male. Like, what is that, dude? What are you doing? Oh my Lord have mercy. This is the whole reason I started the channel, is to help inspire young men to know their worth and not fall for these stupid games and not fall for these dumb women.
How much
Let's get into the Discord, see what you guys got.
do you make a year?
About $45,000.
I need more money each month to pay for his activities and food and clothing, his expenses as he's getting older.
Whose activity?
Bro, my favorite new term that I came up with is big backtivities. You got activities, but when you're chowing down with somebody, it's like, man, these are some big backtivities.
Kevin's our son.
He's not giving you enough money?
No, he pays for tuition and healthcare, but...
Wait a minute. He pays for tuition? If I remember correctly about tuition, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
So how much is he paying in tuition?
$395 a month.
And you say he pays healthcare? How much is
$395, and he's only making $45,000 a year?
healthcare?
$185 a month.
And she
Good Lord, it's like $600.
wants you to pay for more than that?
That's correct.
I'm not understanding this, ma'am. The way that child support works is supposed to pay a certain percentage for the child, not for you to just get off scot-free. Did a friend of yours tell you that you can come in here and get him to, run him through the slammer and have him pay everything? Did somebody tell you that?
No, ma'am.
All right, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and pay for some of this on your own.
So you're raising my child support?
No, your child support is going down. Instead of $589.63, your child support is going to be the $395.
Good. No, I love Judge Vonda. She's great. We love the based women. We love the based women. Let's see. What is this clip? Okay, never mind. That doesn't want to play. Let's see here. Okay, so you guys make sure to hop into the Discord. Share some videos you want me to. You guys want me to react to. I'm looking at some of these things in here. Let's see, 500K. How much money does a guy have to make to date you? 500K. This is the picture. Looking like a frog.
Shots fired!
He has to make 500K. Are you kidding me? Dude, shout out to Ricky Sickle for these designs, bro. Shubadanaya should have bought a Honda. I didn't even know how to spell that, and that man came in and spelled it. Look, he's got the crush belt. Like, bro, he did it up. There's another one that I absolutely love. I'm going to put these on a t-shirt. You guys think, put a 1 in the chat if you guys think I should put these on t-shirts. These are so good, bro. He did a fantastic job. W's in the chat for Ricky Sickle. Like, dude, he is too good. He is too good with the designs. And then if you guys should be an emoji, what is up with you guys wanting to just clown me on these faces? Bro, I'm blinking, bro. I'm blinking. Give me a break, bro. Give me a freaking break. Y'all be catching me at the worst times. Elysian be doing that too. Elysian got this one. That one's not bad. That one's not bad. I know I'll be making some dumb faces, bro. But make sure you join the Discord. The link is in the chat. So go in there and join that. I have a suggestions channel. Here, I'll even show you guys. So we got the general chat, suggestions channel, and this is where you guys can put videos in there for me to react to. Let's see here. What else do we got? I'm sure there's another clip in here I haven't reacted to. Just try to keep them without music right now, because if we can do that, then it makes my life a whole lot easier. This is why men hate relationship tests. What is this?
Are you not going to say anything about
the amount of food that you have on your plate versus how I have like no food on my plate.
Dude, when Cass ever brings this up, I'm like, I'm bigger than you. Of course I'm going to eat more food.
No, I assume that was intentional.
Why would that be intentional?
I just assumed you were trying to lose a few pounds.
Why would you assume that?
Because you put less food on your plate than on my plate. I thought that was like portion control.
Stupid. Do I need portion control?
This is why men hate tests, because...
Bro, this is so exhausting. Do I need portion control? Do I need this? Do I need that, man? God, just leave us alone. God, leave these tests. This is why I say get off social media, ladies. It's straight up brain rot. Doom scrolling brain rot. It'll just ruin your self-esteem. Get off social media. Go touch grass. But Loki, did you have a good time today? I had a great time, Faja. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go book a one-on-one chat with me. The link is in the description there. You can get some advice from me when it comes to relationship advice, looks maxing advice, a reality check, or anything above and beyond. Maybe it comes to social media. You want to start your own channel. Book a time with me and we can talk about it. Go to LeviNichs.com for all your merch needs and all your ebook needs. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.